Hello. Happy... what day is it? Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. This whole time off thing is really screwing with my my days. I'm getting them mixed up a little bit. But that is okay. But welcome. Anyone in the chat, please let me know once you are here. We're gonna keep on strolling. I think we just wrapped up the little sprint away from the bird. Angry Bird. Because right now, I believe we just got the feather ability, and that's the significant change. And we are heading up that way, which might be through there, I think, right? Seems to be the case. So let's go for a stroll, Ori. Let's go figure this crap out. I think Ren meant to type yes, but you typed he's. Ori's actually a she. I gotta remember how to play. It's been a little bit. Oh, meant here. You are here. Welcome to the party. Not the Mario Party. Shoot. Booyah. We didn't have a dash, right? I don't think we have that yet. I'm so used to having like dash abilities in these Metroidvanias. Hollow Knight had one, and I believe we get one eventually, but we just don't have one yet. It's messing with my brain. How is work going, Ren? Hopefully it's still treating you nicely. No, Mr. Roly Poly. Stay over there. Your day is almost done. You are over halfway. Yeah, I had a big meeting and then lunch with everyone. Well, boo to the meeting, but yay with lunch with everybody. That's sometimes a really... oh. Should have saved. That's sometimes a really good thing, to like have some time to kind of wind down and chillax. Need hydrate. I died again. I will hydrate. Ooh, almost spilled it. Thank you, Ren. But depending on who you have the lunch with, it can be really nice to like unwind and not talk about work for a little bit. Or sometimes there's the coworkers that only want to talk about work. That's never a good time. How are you killing me? And free food. Free food is nice, Ren. You are absolutely on it. Alright. I'm gonna try to get roly-poly. Come down here again. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Alright, we'll get up this little bit here. Drop that. No more dying and doing the whole thing over again for me. So we died here. Ooh. Oh, it's because he dropped. I think that's what happened. I killed him, and he dropped down and ruined my day. I'm also forgetting about this a lot more. Oh, jeez. Did not mean to do the little pound move there. Good night. sir. Alright, let's stroll. We need to kill all these guys. Probably kill the birds, though. Okay. Where's he at? Go
Get that cone out of my face!
Get that cone out of my face! Thank you, Ren, for getting the corneth out of my face. Was that loud enough, the sound alert? We need to turn and adjust some things. I know the game audio sounds good to me. Sound alerts are turned down just a teeny bit, because for certain ones, it's super loud. I've noticed. I think once we get through this zone, if I can make it through, you say it's perfect. Cool. We're gonna save here. Thank you. Look at Ori. Just doing her thing. Because we were not able to get up here in this high before. I think we were able to get to the birds. There was something blocking our path or something. We couldn't do that, right? I still don't think we can do that. I think it was this way that we're able to do now. Okay, that works too. No, sir. Oh! No! Just chillin'. A chillin' like a villain. Get out of my face. Get that cord out of my face. Thank you all. Drop one here. Sweet. This game is way too hard for me. I think if you played it on easy, I think this would be honestly along the lines of Tales of Iron for you. And that, like, yeah, it might be tricky, but I think you would like these. The platforming is harder than the combat, I'll say that. Whereas Tales of Iron, you're not doing a lot of, like, the movement isn't super hard, it's more restrictive. I think you and I have talked about how Metroidvanias are. They usually lean towards one or the other. I think people usually think of like, oh, if it's the Metroid side of Metroidvania, it's because there's a gun and you're shooting projectiles, whereas the Castlevania half is like a melee weapon. And I kind of look at it from like the movement perspective. When it's Metroid, it's a little more flexible and like you're moving around a little quicker, but at the same time you're usually dying a lot faster because your health depletes quicker. Whereas Castlevania might be slower, but your people are almost like more beefy. So I put this on the Metroid side of that, whereas your Tales of Iron game I would say is more like Castlevania than Metroid. That's just my take on it. We'll have to explore the two that have been the originators of that type of game after we finish this one. Do Super Metroid first, since that came out first, and then Symphony of the Night, and see what, give ourselves a little history lesson. Can I get there? Oh, I just have to hold R2. Alright, we need a stone fragment, which we don't have. Ooh, I'm dead. Alright. I need to get used to there not being, like, not autosaves. I have to save myself. NXT Man is here. Where is your good-looking stud? Your good-looking stud is, not doing face cams at the moment. I did it for a while. Let people put a face to the voice, but this is, I don't know. I think this is my comfort. My preference. If I do a couple streams again, which Ren and I actually talked about that, was it yesterday we talked? Or, no, we talked about that today. I'll use it then, or if I play with other streamers at all, which is still something I want to do at one point. So like special occasions like those, I will bring the webcam back. But when it's just me, I want to just chillax. Just chill. But it's good to see you, NXT. Let's get you one of these real quick. A Bume. How did the rest of the Long Dark go last night? I was watching you for a good 5-10 minutes before Ren raided you, and I'm like, oh, perfect. I don't have to leave. We were watching you throw rocks and stuff when we raided too. It was good, still haven't died. That is good to hear. Dying is not good. In any game whatsoever. Or in life. You can quote me on that one. Dying is not good. What's up, homie? Throwing rocks is hard. Tell me about it. Me throwing these little beam things that these dudes are throwing at me is not an easy feat either. I fully agree with that. Throwing rocks, or at least in my case, slinging them back at them. Not as easy as it looks. Oh, he got me. Jeez. Alright, let's drop down. We should go do that zone again. Only this time we'll save before I accidentally die. I don't know how I got 4 of those fragments before. We didn't use it at a gate somewhere. Charge. Oh, you dirty bird. You good for nothing. What's down here? Different path. I'll take the different path. Come on over. You did. My boat. today. We should check out our skill tree real quick. So we need 2 for that. 2 for that. I think this is the next one we want to do. To also dash in the air. Ooh. This game goes beyond the double jump. It has as many jumps as you can do. I think I had this game on Xbox but never played it. It looks so chill. It is really good, and it's only available on PC, Xbox, and as of last year, or maybe the year before, the Switch. Which I'm playing this on PC. I'm just playing a controller because I think controllers are good for platformers like this, whereas shooters and kind of like any game from like a first-person perspective, for the most part, is a little more keyboard mouse friendly in my opinion. Even some third-person games are that way too. But 90s Gunner, welcome in. You can do as many jumps as our heart desires in this. Just keep it going. I thought about using a controller on PC, but I actually don't care. It just brought me back to college NXT when I first... because before then, my parents had a computer, but not really one for us to play games on. It was more for social media and using the internet for school and stuff of that nature. And when I found out that you could link a controller to a PC, I was like, oh! That's amazing. Who knew? And then I always thought that it had to be an Xbox controller until we got our PC here. And I actually have one of my PlayStation 5 controllers like that. Because if it didn't allow you to do non-Xbox remotes, I would get it. It's Microsoft, and that makes sense. Protect their brand, but apparently Sony's got a little bit in on the action. Used to have his PC school-oriented, and then I got a new emulation. He moved up in the world, 90s Gunner. Oh! Just keep dying. Not really making any progress here. I feel like we're supposed to go upwards. Here. Need more of these rocks, though. Nothing? Got a map fragment. Take that. Work thinks who's talking trash about me. You'd be happy to know that no one's talking trash about you. You're very welcome. So am I supposed to go here, maybe? People have connected Joy-Cons to PCs. We have not tried doing that. I don't see the appeal in doing that. But, I mean, if people really like Joy-Cons, go for it. They're playing like a Nintendo like emulation. I can kind of see it there. But even for our Switch, Ren got like a Pro controller some time ago, and then for Christmas she got one that has like a Zelda aesthetic. And so we both have our own now. I'll just use the old one. Twitch emulators for people who don't want to buy a Switch. Switch emulators for people who don't want to buy a Switch. I guess I forget. Maybe this shows the luxury that Ren and I have. I always forget, like, yeah, not everybody owns a Nintendo Switch. Or wants to, or has the ability to. Still don't have a Pro Controller? You should invest, sir. It makes some games a little bit easier. I think Joy-Cons are good for party games when you want to have a lot of people play together. But when you just want to chill and do your own thing, like Ren plays her Tales of Iron game and some of her Pokemon and stuff of that nature with a Pro Controller. I think she enjoys it. Can't go that way. Where am I going, game? Did I unlock an ability that I forgot about? I don't think so. I don't know what we're missing. We can't do any of those 3 entrances there, though. We could only do that one. Oh! Well, that makes that travel a little bit easier. There's the clouds taking up the sky over here, too. Oh! Break that either. I feel like we skipped something. Supposed to get all the way the freak up there. Sideways one's the only one that would make sense to get through without anything I don't have. We'll confirm that I can't do it real quick. If we can't, I think we're missing something somewhere, somehow. They don't need it. Ah! You. Oh! Him to... That's what I have to do. Cool. This game thinks of it all. just need more fragments. So that one, and then how the heck do I get that other one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Figuring stuff out. You never plug in your Pro controllers, Ren. I think yours is still sitting out there, not plugged in right now. Thanks for reminding me. I always plug her remotes in for her and then give her crap. Because things aren't charged in this house. So Ren is confusing herself for someone else that I don't know. Ooh. Come on. Ooh. Now we have our 4. Oh! Oh! You fool! I think snow just fell outside or something. Give me a moment. I must go check and see what's happened. Alright, I think we're all good. I think either somebody slammed their door really hard outside or snow fell off the roof or something. I thought I heard the door open, and so I went to go check to make sure that either if Ren was coming home, she needed to message me first, or if we were getting more leasing office visitors, since our apartment leasing office seems to think we're an apartment we're not. So much so that we've put a note on our door that explicitly says, along the lines of, this is not the vacant apartment, people live here. Stop coming in thinking it's not. Or thinking that it's an empty apartment for you to show new people. But it very well could have been snow from outside the window. Since Ren and I's setup is right next to a window. Just be naked all the time. That works for me. I can do that and scare or offend somebody. But depending on who walks in, if Ren does that, they might not leave. Hello. Might need this little ball for something. But I think it was my sister's boyfriend who said the same thing. NXT was like, just be naked. They won't come in. They're like, I don't know if that'll stop them from coming in. You just need to get the hint. I'm not sure what we're doing with this this ball here. Unless it was meant to help us with this section here. Very well could be. Oh. Yeah, this game is a Metroidvania. Going with my theme. It's a very good one. It's become one of my favorite games in recent memory. Even though I'm clearly forgetting some of the things I'm supposed to do. I think I'm actually... Oh. Well, we're back a little bit. Metroid days. I am playing through Metroid Dread right now. I'm trying not to play Super Metroid at all so that it's more genuine when I get to it. But Ren got me Metroid Dread. What was it, this last weekend? This last week? I think it's real good. I can see why it was a contender for some awards. At the Game Awards. Alright, so I think this one has to stay there. I think eventually I get another one of these to stop that third one on the right. I think this one's supposed to be there. Aha! Sucker! Unsafe zone. I am safe here. How dare you. Come on, jump on it. Now I can use this one. Started with Metroidvanias with Castlevania Aria of Sorrow on the Game Boy. Didn't stop playing games of that genre since. I just got that one because they ported 4 different Castlevanias that were on the Game Boy to consoles recently. And so I have that one, I just haven't started playing that yet. It is on my list. I should be able to put that down, thank you. I've heard that one's very Symphony of the Night-esque, which is also on my list, too. I've played that one a little bit, I just haven't finished it, and I want to play it on stream. And so I'm trying not to play that any more than I already have, too. I've heard really good things about that one, too, 90s Gunner. Oh, come on, Ori. You can do it. I'm wondering if I should give up and trying to get this shard right now. I am not making it. Maybe at least put the soul link there. Oh, we got it. We got it. What else is over here? A door that fragments probably go to. Hopefully it's a 2 fragment door. Because I don't see any other ones I can grab. I hear a lot of people talk about Castlevania. There's just a lot more games that are easily accessible in that series as opposed to Metroid. Like, unless you still have a Wii sitting around, or a GameCube, or an NES, or the systems they were built on, it's hard to get some of the Metroid games. Castlevania in the last couple years has made it easy for whether or not you have a PC or a console of some kind to get those games. It's because Castlevania is not strictly Nintendo, or Metroid is, and sometimes Nintendo's not as quick. It's one thing that people critique on them a lot, is they don't preserve their games super well. That's why some people are critiquing the online expansion thing and saying that the N64 ports of the games that they have available are not worth it because there's not enough of them. Which I agree with the not enough part, but I'm also hopeful that they're gonna put more on there. Go. Ability time. Let's do it. I'm wondering if this is like the bash of the ceiling thing, so I can get in that bridge right there. Sweet. Still not the dash move. I think that's... Where's the... Pressing the wrong one. There we go. I think that's going to be this one here. Okay. So this will be good both for crashing through ceilings, but also forget some air. Oh, we can do it to the side. Oh. It's good to know. Oh! Alright, someone died over there. The spider just kamikaze down. Does the game think I can... Yeah, I guess it can. Say, I might think I can make it. Stout myself. Oh. Oh, for realsies. Oh, it's because I need to, like, aim it. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Oh! Stop it. Stop it. Might need him. This might be a mistake. We're gonna find out. Weird place for a warp. Are we close to the top? We're getting there. It's kind of a weird corner off in the middle of nowhere. Oh, okay. Okay. Otaku with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Otaku, we're going to put this in there for you. For those who are currently in the chat, if you have not followed Otaku, of course, go follow Otaku. How did Outlast go? I saw that you were playing that. It's on my radar of games that I would like to play, but haven't played yet. I've heard from Death Boredom that it's a very, very mind-blowing, grotesque horror game, which means it's probably right in my alley, and I can see it being right in yours. But how did that go? But welcome, everyone. If you haven't been here before, I am Green Energy. You can call me Green or Greenie. I play lots of games. Kind of a variety streamer. I play them all. I play a Souls-like, a Metroidvania, a stealth game, and then just a variety game every other week. I go between them. And I also, once in a while, stream with my wife, Ren80s, who I'm going to throw a shout-out in as well. She's one of my mouths. Juden, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for the follow. Ren is my wife. She plays a lot of different games, too. Her kind of pillars are Pokemon and Zelda, but she plays other stuff like Tales of Iron. Go check her out, see if it's something that you enjoy. But if you hang out with me for a while and you'll like what I have to offer, please just follow, just so that you know when I'm live and I'm around. But how is everyone doing? It was terrifying and great. The DLC is so much crazier than the actual game. You're playing the first one in like the... It's in some sort of like mental hospital, right? And you have a crazy doctor who's half naked. We found the Sunstone. Now we can get into Mount Horu. Look, it's Gumo and my mama. See? Ren! Ren! He's a homie! He brings my mama back. Yeah, the first one, and there are a few different crazies, but yeah, the doctor is in the first one. Gotcha. I've seen one gameplay of it, and it very much shows... People who know me IRL, they're like, oh, of course he's seen it there. I've only seen Conan O'Brien play it. And he was panicking through the whole thing. But it looked good. Because Conan does this Clueless Gamer segment, or he at least used to do it. I don't know if he does it anymore. But he's obviously a guy in his 50s who doesn't play video games at all, and he played that along with Amnesia, I think. And the Slender game. Tells you how dated that video probably felt. And he played that and it was good. I did get rated. Otaku is here. But I did put a shout out in there for you, Ren. So people might come check you out. How are the raiders doing? Anything over here? I don't think there's anything over there. I think the game just wants me to go down to the mountain. Which means we should probably go to our little warp station over there. I don't know if I can get there. An easy path, though. Are you saying your work internet isn't good? I don't believe it. Not good at Ren's place of work. I'm just gonna do some word vomit real quick. NXT, I might be working there too shortly too. We're gonna see. It's the best internet I've ever used. Not. For reals, I have an interview tomorrow. Oh. It'll be the second time I've applied there for something. This is a different job this time. And I'm not, I guess I can say that it's Ren and I's college and NXT's college, because it doesn't narrow it down at all. But I applied there the year after I graduated, and I think that was partially the reason why they didn't give me a job. I could share a department, because I'm sure every school has this department. I'm applying for financial aid. See if I can get it. And if I don't, there are plenty of fish in the sea for me that is in terms of jobs. Oh, come on, Ori! Since I've wrapped up my time at my last job this last weekend. Hence why I'm streaming at 1:50 in the afternoon. It's time for me to just find something that'll be a little easier for me. GameStop is another fish. It won't be a career, but it would be another fish for, you know, a temporary place of workage. Please. thank God. Thanks for the brrr. As an ex-GameStop employee, try and stay away from it. I'm going to say that about Bed Bath & Beyond too then. But we'll see. Hello, Calypse. Correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Or is it just like Eclipse? Or Calypse? Calypse. But you were along with the raid with Corpse. Otaku drug you in here. And there's Tree as well. We'll get a shout out for Tree. Gotta push these buttons right. Last played House Flipper. What is the House Flipper? Thank you for the follow, Calypse. I appreciates it. That's what I appreciates about you. I went to the right warp point, right? Because I don't have that one yet. It's probably be a little easier to traverse now that I have better abilities. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Am I a brand new streamer? I'm relatively new. Collectively, I've probably only been doing this for 6 months, but that's because I took a giant month off in the middle of it. I've only streamed, I think it was last March or April, Ren, that I started. So I'm still kind of honing in on it. Things to learn, there's always things to learn. But I'd say I'm relatively new. I haven't been doing it for years and years. You get it, schedule sometimes, exactly. A week or two that the schedule at work was just kicking my butt, and so I had to give it up for a little bit. I think it was March. Yes, March is good. Following the chat is key. I struggle sometimes. I sometimes get too much into the game and I forget there's an audience, but I try to stay in there. Jeez. What's up, Flass? I'm gonna call you Flass. I hope that's cool. Got an interesting name there, my friend. Was lurking on Otaku while doing computer games. What computer games were you doing? Oh, Flask works. I was saying Flass. I don't want to call you Flaccid. Ooh. Like you can't really pass the boss in here without focusing. Sometimes. I do struggle bus, especially when I play Souls and you can't pause it. They know you as Flaccid though. I'll call you Flaccid. We'll pretend it's talking about a hot dog. A well good cooked flaccid hot dog. He's shy of plasticity. The play on words. Alright, we're going to the left up here. More like Flass. That's what I was going for, but if he wants Flaccid, it's your name. I can't judge it for that. Ooh. Alright, Spikies, that's enough of that. Alright, let's kill this. Really need to get soul link down. Well, it's due to my muscular and neurological disconnect and my deltoids, pecs, and lats. My arms don't move like I run. I can only run a mile in 6.5 minutes. Only 6.5. Weak. There are some people that would dream of a 6-minute or 6.5 minute mile. I was a cross-country and track runner in high school and a cross runner in college, though. And I ran a good 5-minute, 20-ish second mile, which ain't too bad if I say so myself. I am up to 15 pull-ups. World record is 10. And you've made it to 15. You are the new record holder. I didn't learn how to run until I was in the military. So you're in the military? What branch of the military? Oh, snap. Stop it. In the army. Thank you for your service. Are you at home right now, or are you kind of are you stationed somewhere and you're able to spectate me from there? Oh, get out of here. Enough of that, sir. Oh, you're out. You were in it. Thank you for your service nonetheless. Save here. Go back, save my soul link again. Oh, get out of here, roly-poly. Reminds me you of the Knight game. Yes, of Hollow Knight. I know exactly the one that you're speaking of. I played that one not too long ago on stream. And this was the my follow-up to that. The kind of Metroidvania theme I'm trying to go with. But these two actually came out around the same time, this one and Hollow Knight, and so neither of them necessarily borrowed from the other for this one. This game had a sequel, and I think that one's much closer to Hollow Knight than this one. I think they were very much inspired by what Hollow Knight did, so they tried to take some good things from it. I think I like this one more because it feels more original, but the other one is very good. What is the origin of your character's power? So, to kind of get everybody who hasn't been around for the story, there's this tree in the center that we actually teleported to not too long ago. At the beginning of the game, we seemed to be some sort of like energy-filled fragment that fell from the tree, and this creature, I forget the name. I always forget some of the characters in this game in particular. But my mother figure found me and picked me up and like took me in and adopted me. And then the tree went kind of rapid because I was supposed to come back to the tree after getting resources of some kind. And my mother wouldn't bring me back, and so the tree died, and so things in this forest started dying. There's this little shard that follows me around, and that's where most of my power comes from. But we're both, I believe, energy fragments from that same tree. So the goal is basically for me to try to go back and like restore the power to this tree so that the world isn't dying. But if you're new to me, you'll find that the story of games in general escapes me. I don't follow them as well as I should. I think we were getting hurt by this. Yep. Here's just have to jump. Try not to burn my feet. Oh! I don't think these little orbs these guys are shooting are big enough for me to shoot myself from. Oh, here's our... Oh, I got caught. Very interesting dynamics. There's a lot of different little moves that Ori gets throughout the thing. I have a couple abilities I haven't acquired yet. I think 2. Game gonna let me... Yep. Come on. Come on. How am I getting up there? Don't kill me, please. Is there a class? So there's my classes done. Make it your strength, and yeah, Flaccid. Ori 1 and 2 are solid platformer Metroidvanias. They are very good. Class is done. Hook, line, and sinker. I think I do need to keep that guy alive. What exactly do you teach there, Kaleeps, if you're comfortable sharing? Is there a certain subject, or is it a certain age group? Teach ethics. Is that like high school level? College level? Second grade ethics? You'd be surprised. First year of high school, gotcha. Oh, dang. I read the 12 to 13, I'm like, grade 12 to 13? That's not high school. You were definitely talking about the age demographic. How to be a better person. Kind of hit it right on the head there. Or how to be a worse person, in some case. Whoops. I am forgetting about my super high jump. And a bit of learn to define good and bad by yourself. So like thought-provoking ethics, not just out of a textbook kind of class. Oh, shoot. on shooting the guy and not having a safe place to land. How to avoid arguments. Sometimes they're good, most of the time they're not. I think more people need to take that class. Alright. Increases the strength of the light burst or pickups. I think we should use pickups for now. Sadly, integrity is not always a good thing. Would you like to add on that at all? Give us an example. My problem is I have a hard time not calling out people on their corruptness. Some people need to hear that, though, too. Some people are a little too high on their own supply. Integrity is being true to yourself, while some people are buttholes and they should not embrace it. Be yourself. Do as Chris Cornell said in the Audio Slave song. Be yourself is all that you can do. It's more how to recognize what an argument is crap. Oh, snap. Come on down. Step right up. Oh, that was a bad idea. Gosh, really can't squeeze through there at all. Still here, I promise. Ren's probably just intrigued by the convo going on, but also busy at work. So you are good, Ren. No worries. I somehow survived that. I'm still here. I'm NXT. I just killed my transportation. Thought I had. Or these rocks appear unstable, though my light will be able to use them to stop the lava from spreading. Do it. So I remember this section, we kind of have to go through each of these rooms and unblock a lava path so we can get to the bottom of it. A bit of this and that. I think Flaccid put it very much exactly what it is. It's a little bit of everything. They were talking about integrity and ethics and philosophy. Because Calypse is a ethics teacher for like early high school age, and so they were getting into the deep talks whilst I was just dying over and over as I always do. I'm good background for that. That did not work out. Yeah, but true or not, a bad argument is a bad argument. It was first about the game, and now it's unethical. We're switching it up. You tell the policeman, yeah, but they... Or no, if I tell to the policeman, yeah, but if they all go too fast, it doesn't make sense. Lesson. all his shots. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. Michael Scott. Get up there. Come on, Ori! Didn't we take our ethics class together, Ren?
You lose! Good day, sir!
I do lose. Is there a wall on my right? Nope. Either your best or worst class. Teacher makes the difference. Just the class I'm thinking of. It probably wasn't a good one. I remember my favorite classes in college, but the other ones just kind of end up being weird. That is true for your class. I'm sure it's everyone's favorite class, though. Teacher makes the best. There we go. Bad teacher can make you hate everything. I do agree with that. When I was in high school, I was huge into band to the point where I was in bands in high school and loved playing music. But my last 6 months of high school or so, I started not getting along with the choir teacher at all because he kind of seemed like a toxic guy, and I was not a fan. But he was always around when I took a guitar class in high school, which was ironic because I barely played guitar in that. So we kill him, we get the door open, got it. And he made it not a good time after that. People are omitting information, justifying it with, well, they didn't ask, everyone knows, or something else. They make bad justification kind of statements. Oh! Oh my lord, there's too many projectiles. Ori doesn't know what to do with herself. That was bad. Oh, we got it that time. Uh-oh. Killed one of them, though. It is a deep combo. We're getting hashtag deep up in here. Where am I going? Do I need to kill all these things on the way back now? Deal? Yep, I think so. Yeah, look at me. The response is, well, you lied by purposely omitting is terrible. They usually just chuckle it off. They don't like it when I mention, well, what if a doctor behaves such... Yeah, that's true. The doctor just didn't say certain medical info, or lied about a procedure, saying that there was no risk, or didn't even say anything, or if there's like a risk for like a cancer treatment or something like that. By saying nothing, you're kind of ensuring to the patient that there isn't a risk to it. You asked about your headache and they found out you had cancer at the same time but didn't tell you about cancer. Just because the headache is the thing you're feeling. There's got to be an underlying meaning of it. I can agree with that. And I can feel flaccid on that one. Don't take that out of context. I feel what he is saying. The feather, man! Pull out the feather! Time to just clip that frame. Dang it, NXT. Are you gonna be the Kaze to my Ren? Which one did it undo? Is there one up top? Oh, come on. Oh, my Lord Almighty. Okay, killed it. Yeah, see what your name's doing to me, Flaccid? It's gonna make me say things that, out of context, those things are gonna be on my gravestone. How dare you? But I appreciate you, and I appreciate the deep convo, even if I'm sometimes only half paying attention to it. Oh my Lord, man. Could you stop it? Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that crap. We are only humans. Yeah, I'm totally human, that's all. He's not a cyborg or an android. Flaccid is human. I too listen to human music. What human food have you had today? Alright, this section's starting to get old. Die, please. Thank you. Gotta be on stable ground. Oh! Drop one of those off. Flaccid cooked some of Calypse's poison as human food and call it dinner. Poison equal dinner. One man's garbage is another man's treasure. I think I killed my only way of getting up here. Definitely killed my only way of getting up there. Sorry, Ori. There we go. So this one that we freed up. Poison is seasoning, no. This is true. What human music do you listen to? And thanks for putting in the Discord link, Ren. Any viewers, feel free to join the Discord. I'm trying to get better at utilizing it. But at the least, I put my schedule in there every week. I give you a little reminder of when I'm going live. This, that, the other thing. What are we doing here? Yeet. Can't tell if that lava is destruction or not. It's not. Alright, missed that one. Human music. Is that a cappella? As long as it's not pitch perfect stuff. Ren loves pitch perfect. It drives me nuts. Oh, I think we gotta do it then. You appreciated pitch perfect? The first experience I had with it was a bunch of people in high school making all the aka puns, which are all aka stupid, if I would say so myself. But I also don't like musicals that don't have its own, like, original music. And they have to be either funny or animated for me to enjoy it. That's another thing. Personal preference. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Ren, I feel attacked. Sorry to hear this, but I would never cook anything against the Bible. It's outlawed of food based on religion, right? I do no such thing. Haha! You killed your friends. You fools. How dare you eat bacon? Bacon is good. Moses forbids God forbids Moses and his followers to eat swine. Not to get all deep into the religion debate. So I don't like talking too much about it. I did go to school to be a pastor. And so, just to throw this in there, Old Testament stuff. Which isn't, in most Christian backgrounds, isn't necessarily relevant anymore. It's for the people of the time. And Brent says, bacon is good. Drop it in the liquid hot magma. NXT, my ears perk. I saw the same thing you did. I'm just reacting the way I want to react. Civilized. Or was it for the bacon thing? Yeah, NXT does love his bacon too. I'm just gonna go around this off. The one over there. This one's the next one. as I'm sitting in my office at church. True. I don't really care about bacon, to be honest. You're getting people talking. You're getting people a-chatting. Ooh. Stop it. For a long time, bacon was discarded until it became cool. I mean, it's not particularly good for you. It's just, it tastes good. And that seems to be how it is for most food. Most food that tastes good probably isn't really good for you. NXT says bacon's free air freshener for your hair. The fact that you called it air freshener probably speaks miles then. You haven't had my cooking then. It was considered butcher's trash and given to the bad hound. Well, I am a bad hound now. Kill most of these guys now. Not this one though. I think we need that one. Oh snap! Crackle pop Rice Krispies. Holy crap! I used my skill. Green runs on bacon. I wouldn't say that. I live off of the salted chips, maybe. Let's add salt onto it. Thank you, Von Lost, for the follow. Thanks for coming by. How are you doing? I'll toss one of these for Von Lost, since I know you're a flight team member. Aboosh. Last playing Destiny. I've not played Destiny in a hot minute. I only played the second one for maybe an hour or so. The first one wasn't my thing. My friends were like huge on the Destiny train when that came out, because I think it was my either junior or senior year in high school when the first one came out, and my friends were all huge Halo players, and so they very much were like, oh, Destiny's gonna be so good because it's the same people that made Halo, and I just didn't connect. Hey Ren, bacon is scrumptious. Ren likes bacon too. I don't think Ren's like gonna get super hyper defensive on bacon, but she eats it. Ren just likes food in general though. I eat bacon maybe twice a year. Oh! You're very welcome for the shout out, my friend. Got a place to live. I appreciate you stopping by, so that's my way to say, oh, thanks. Ooh. Oh, come on, man. We are not going the right way. For some reason, I thought we were in our little tunnel place we're supposed to be. Got all turned around. We're supposed to go. Right? Oh, we did that one. We didn't do that one. Right? diaper kills me at the moment. Oh. Do you have diapers to change? Diaper to check on? Get out of here. Okay, what did I screw up? Whoop. Kaze hopping in with the sub. Thank you, Kaze. Wiz, if you are there, I hope you appreciate the sub. Where are you at? Stream Deck doesn't like Kaze yet. So we'll do this the old-fashioned way we're in. Moment. Come on. Thank you, Kaze. You're still not proving that you're not Batman. But we appreciate it. Yeah, you have to type first for the Stream Deck to pick up that you're there. Doesn't do lurkers any favors, unfortunately. I get it, but I don't get it. Because people just stopping by and watching and not chatting are totally welcome. There we go. Get out of here, Mr. Arrow Man. Alright, can I make it over that? Aha! Sucker. Just Ren notices the Squirtle. Yeah, thanks again, Kaze. When you do that, you get thank yous from Ren, which is always a good thing and something that doesn't happen often for you. Screwed that one up. Oh, best wheeze. Good, she smells. Filling a diaper with the filthiest doo-doo. Got all the nice water Pokemons. That does, it gets Ren hyped. Ren is the Pokemon fan in our little family. Anyone that has, like, Pokemon-related emotes gets her brownie points. Oh, come on. Oh, it's hard to get these jumps down, man. You know the saying in the commercial, the best part of waking up is poop in your child's diaper. That is a very interesting version of that ad. Game looks really nice. Yes, it does, Mishix. How is Mish doing? How goes it? Put one of these in there for you, too. If it works. Where are you? Where are you? Alright, we're done at this place. We're done with this joint. It's those guys to sleep. Ooh, I can do this. Yes, this game is very pretty. It's got a very nice instrumental soundtrack. The gameplay is addictive, at least to me. One of my faves. Even if it kills me all the time. Oh, die! These guys have so much health. Is it difficult? It can be. It's got difficulty settings, and I'm playing on normal. We started on hard, and I was not doing very well. And so upon Ren's request, I changed it back to normal. But it can definitely test your patience. But since I play the Souls games, I should expect it. But the stream is going well. We are meeting lots of new people today. There's a few people in flight who I haven't seen yet, like Von Lost. I don't think we've chatted too much yet. But there are some people who are not from flight who followed along with Otaku today, who have stopped by and are a-chillin'. We didn't do this one. Calypse, yes. Calypse and Flaccid. Both amongst the Otaku Raiders. Otaku is a nice guy. He plays bad games. Nah, he plays good games. They can be considered evil games, but they're good games. I only say that because I think Otaku and I have some relative similarities when it comes to our game choices. Goodbye, Mr. Frogman. But yes, Mish, how are you doing today? How is your Wednesday? How's everyone else's Wednesdays going? Now, Calypse just wrapped up some teaching of the ethics. Oh, there's platforms. Didn't see him right away. And he's coming. It's good they're there now. Kaze has said before that these sections of these games are sometimes the most difficult and more like aggravating because you are stuck doing the same sprint over and over until you get it. Haha! Thank you for the follow, Flaccid. I did not hear the sound alert for that, but I saw it. I appreciate it. Is there another one of these down here? Ren cannot do scary games at all. She has tried. She played Little Nightmares at her community's request. I'm trying to get her to play Dark Souls pretty soon. Not really a scary game, but I would say more of a stressful game. It's a different kind of fear. Well. Know what the scariest game is that I played, which is that. I find myself not being easily scared by games anymore. I distinctly remember thinking that Resident Evil 4 was terrifying when I first played it, because I played it around the time it came out, which put me at like 7 or 8. Somewhere in that ballpark. And The big tall dude and the green trench coat used to terrify my stepbrother and I. Which again, it's maybe not fully dependent on like his appearance or anything. It was more dependent on the fact that his boss fight was a little tough, especially for us as really young gamers at the time. League of Legends is the scariest game. Is it because players are toxic? Placid is serious. Don't call him Shirley. Wow, well. Come on, Ori, get up there. Oof, not Airplane? That's a good movie, NXT. What are you talking about? That's a classic. Am I missing something here? I think I am. Do that. It is the amount of stress and things that goes into that game. I think the closest I came to like, I guess a League of Legends clone would be the name I would use for it, but I played Dota 2 many years ago. Not too much of a fan of those games anymore. I've fallen off the rails for those. That barely got me. A certain IT individual that liked Diet Mountain Dew ruined the movie for me. Well, that's not the movie's fault. That's the person's fault. NXT, and I'm sorry. But that movie's good. And I quote that particular quote pretty often, to the point where when I do, Ren gets a little angsty with me. He's like, really? I knew you were going to say that. Alright. Have you got 2 or 3 more, probably? Oh! Barely made it over that last one. Ooh, shoot. Haha. Take it, I can probably kill that thing. Alright. Die, sir. Whoa. Okay. Whatever I did, it's clearly not the right way to do it. I need to grab it. feel like like a dung beetle carrying around the giant thing of poo. Back on the poo debate. Alright. I wonder if we can get that orb laser. Alright. There is so much fire. It kind of, like, it's a neat, more haunting aesthetic for the game, but it's still just as pretty as the rest of it. Now, I don't think I got this, this last orb the last time I played. Because I don't know how the game expects me to get it. I really don't. Guess my brain power is not strong enough for it. Like we got one or two more of these things we have to do yet. Stop that. It might just be the one up to the left. Oh. Not down here, right? Or is it down here? Because we did that one. I think it is. We might just have to destroy this guy. Oh, the turds. And the one ring to rule them all. It is very Lord of the Rings, Mount Doom-esque, isn't it? Missed it. There we go. You did. Hello, Save and Quit. It has been a while, my friend. How are ya? Let's drop one of these in for yous. If I can get to it. There you are. Still playing Resident Evil 4, I see. Are you near the end with RE4? I stand by that. I still think it's the best one. Is this one the big kahuna? Grasp the elements restored could undo the effects of her wrath. feel like I hear that flute whenever I'm here. I think Ren does that on purpose, maybe. It always cracks me up too, Tree. Oh, it's the angry bard. Died yet, NXT, how dare ya? I was like looking at the game, forgetting that that's a sound alert, thinking I was dying. But thank you for the 75 bits, NXT. Titanic Flute apparently has become my theme song. Just barely made it.
You lose! Good day, sir!
You lose. Good day, sir. Oh, snap. I do hate that I have to do this whole thing over again every single time. NXT play the game over music in anticipation for me dying. Oh, come on, shoot one! Cool. I got too close and it was like, nah, you get no more help from me. I was gonna play the flute again, but it's cooling down, so give me a sec. Save and quit's gotta save it now. Dang you, flaming rock. Fiery Duanye the Rock Johnson. Not done yet. Oh shoot! Gosh, dang it! I hope you guys like watching me do this over and over. Seems to be our future at the moment. Oh, come on, I messed it up. Kill me. These are the sections you would struggle with, Ren, because no turning down the difficulty to easy makes this any easier. Hurry, please. No, I'm playing on normal, but Ren keeps saying like, oh, I can't play these games, they're way too hard for me. And I'm like, nah, you can handle them. These sections, though, are a pain here. I was playing on hard, and to Ren's request, because I was dying so much, I toned it down. These sections are tough, though. Yep, wouldn't even try. You begging me to grab the remote. No! Get up! Down into the water. Aha! Save and put with Titanic as promised. What do I do here? Are you kidding me? Thank you, save and quit. I appreciate it. You're still getting no checkpoints. The bull crap. Placements on the fireballs there. Fireballs, man. Get out of here. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the Lord. Yes, the giant bird is trying to get me. The big bird has had a nest of all of her babies, and because Ori left the tree, the mother couldn't find enough food to keep the babies alive, and so all of them except for one has died. And she's just trying to protect her baby because she thinks that we're trying to hurt it. Is the gist. Yeah, big angry bird is very angry bird. Like your little feather parachute. Oh, you dang bird. Leave Ori alone. Here comes a mama. I need to look up mama's name. I think it is definitely an owl. You're right on the dot. It's definitely an owl. Naru is the name of my mama. And that's her baby. She left her baby to burn. So this is kind of sad here, Red. She can only do one thing to save her baby. Brought my little sparkly ball nibble to the tree to resurrect it. But it killed her. It's kind of sad. She did. She sacrificed herself to save her baby. She is a good mama. I think it is a GG. Those are all the other little Oris over there. And we took the egg to take care of it because the egg survived. And that is it. There is a sequel, the Will of the Wisps is what it's called, and it's also a pretty good game. We're gonna play that eventually, but I decided that we're gonna go give ourselves a little history lesson on where Metroidvania gets its name. So we're gonna be playing Super Metroid next, and then Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, and then we'll probably come back to the sequel. But thank you guys for coming by. Thank you to all of the people who followed today. Thanks again, Otaku, for the raid, for bringing all the awesome people. Yes, we're going to be playing Super Metroid next for this series. I don't think we will play that either until next week, if I'm doing 4 streams again. It'll all depend on if I'm back to work yet or not, and what I'm feeling. Thank you, NXT, for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Turn the volume down just a notch. Go ahead. But yes, I am streaming tomorrow and Friday yet at the same time. We're playing some Dark Souls 2 tomorrow and then back to hopefully finish Crisis on Friday. Thanks again to NXT. Scroll through, see who all did it. NXT, I think, was the only one who gave bits, but thank you to Kaze for the gifted sub as well. Thanks again to everyone who followed, everyone who came by. I appreciate you for stopping. Let's see who is in the Twitchscape. I haven't checked in on Matt Orloff in a while, so I think we're going to go raid Matt, see how he's doing. Can't quite see what he's playing. I think the Stream Deck is good for people who don't particularly care to see what's going on here. Let's go. He's playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I haven't played yet, but it's in my my playlist to check out. But we're gonna go see how Matt's doing and say hello. I appreciate you guys coming, and you guys have a good one.